Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump going after Letitia James. Federal prosecutors in Albany have issued subpoenas to New York Attorney General Letitia James. The demands for information are reportedly related to the civil fraud case against President Donald Trump and another case related to the NRA. Trump's case is on appeal with the New York State Appellate Division's First Department. This is the case where Trump and company were found liable for 10 years of fraud, allegedly with the goal of inflating Trump's net worth. The judge determined Trump owed about $300 million, and then, with interest, that number is somewhere around $500 million. The NRA case dates back to 2020. And it alleged that the group's former CEO, Wayne LaPierre, among others, misappropriated donor funds. The jury determined LaPierre owed around $4 million. James sought what was known as the corporate death penalty in that case, but the judge struck that down. A spokesperson for James said in a statement, quote, "Any weaponization of the justice system should disturb every American. We stand strongly behind our successful litigation against the Trump Organization and the National Rifle Association, and we will continue to stand up for New Yorkers' rights." And an attorney for James said, quote, "If prosecutors carry out this improper tactic and are genuinely interested in the truth, we are ready and waiting with facts and the law." It's not known what exactly DOJ is looking into, or how far along they are in the probe. The immediate read for most legal observers is that this is as James' attorney said, quote, "blatant and desperate example of this administration carrying out the president's political retribution campaign." What's interesting is that some of Trump's conspiracy-minded base, who for years viewed James as their enemy, is viewing this as a distraction from the Epstein situation. The recent information that came out suggesting that the administration might turn to Joe Rogan for help in quelling the Republican base's revolt of the Epstein case has made that base more suspicious of anything Trump does. It's a dynamic we've talked about before, where a group becomes so engrossed in a specific topic that anything and everything else that occurs is a distraction from the topic they're most interested in. This is actually the second Trump administration look at James. The first was over allegations that James made false claims in mortgage applications. That didn't seem to go anywhere. At time of recording, DOJ hasn't released a public comment on the matter. Realistically, under a normal administration, they probably wouldn't comment. But this isn't a normal administration, so we may end up with a social media post from the president. Whether this is Trump attempting a distraction from scandal or a legitimate look at the office's handling of cases is something we'll be able to determine over time. We'll follow this and keep y'all updated. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.